Hi, my name is Kristin and this is Kristin Kraves Books. So I am back home now, but hopefully this is the last time you will see these particular shelves because I do have new ones. They finally came in, have to build them myself. The amount of pieces is a little overwhelming. If I've started it by the time I upload this video, I will insert a picture of just the chaos of it all. But I do plan, here's hoping, to film a video building it, more organizing it, because I will probably get frustrated building it and I don't need to show that side of myself on YouTube, but look for that in the future. For now, I was out of town for like a month and a bit, so I have a few packages that I want to open up here, and it was so hard. I came home last night and the first thing I wanted to do was open the packages, but I knew I should wait to film this video, but I am so bad for that. I was like somebody who was snooping for Christmas presents as a kid. That is just me. But I have 3 Fairyloot boxes here, a few things from publishers, and then a bit of a haul to show you everything I have bought while I was away. And I just want to film in front of these shelves for one last time because there's nostalgic for me. These are actually from Staples from many years ago. I don't think they're even meant to be bookshelves, so it'll be nice to have shelves that don't have all that space, but I digress. I think I'm going to start with the packages from publishers. So first I have something from Macmillan, and I always love when they send them in these like pink, or I think this might even be red packages. It's just a nice touch. Oh wow, I had no idea I was getting this. This is really exciting and perfect. It is The Lost Witch by Paige Crutcher, which I don't think I have even heard of this before. Finding your way home can be the most perilous journey of all, and there's some information from the author. This is so exciting. So let's see what this is about and when this even comes out. Do they say? December. So that's interesting that this doesn't come out until December, but I will probably read this in October because I'm trying to read all the witchy books that I can right now. But it says, a witch discovers that finding your way home is sometimes the most perilous journey of all. It's set in 1922 and then 2022, so I love that in witchy stories. So 1922, yeah, Bridget Heron is a powerful witch and healer in the seemingly lost but charming small town of Evermore on a forgotten island in Ireland, which is awesome. However, there is one thing that she longs for above all else, a child of her own. She is even willing to be seduced by the mysterious Luke Knightley, head of the Knightley Coven, whose pull is potent and impossible to resist. When their child is born and falls ill, Bridget will risk anything to save her daughter, even tap into the forbidden magic of the Low of Rongloid. I'll have to look up how to pronounce that one. But when the wild magic takes her daughter from her, Bridget is swept away as well. And then in 2022, Evermore is under siege. The Witches of Night have been using their chaos magic to widen the rift between the islands and the other world. Creatures from folklore prey on the villagers, consuming their very humanity. Bridget awakens in the world with no memory of how she traveled into the future, but she learns that she helped unleash this curse on Evermore. So, wow, that sounds like something I will love. I've never heard of this. Let me know if this has been on your radar at all, but thank you, Macmillan. I am so excited for this. You know what I like. And I think this is from Macmillan as well. It is, so we will see what is in here. I think I know what this one is. I'm pretty sure this is a cozy, which is awesome. It is a cozy, and Macmillan's trying to take over my entire October TBR, and I am here for it. This is 6 Feet Deep Dish, which it's the first in a new series, which I appreciate, and this is by Mindy Quigley, and look at this cover. It has a cat on it, and it's a deep dish pizza. I have been really into cozy mysteries lately. I just joined, I'm gonna leave all the information down below, but I just joined a cozy mystery book club that some fellow booktubers have started, so I'm really excited about this. And I don't know if you can see that, but there's a skull in the pizza. So I won't read this whole synopsis to you because you know what cozies are, but I will read this in October and report back. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. And then I got a package from HarperCollins Canada, and I know I have a few more things from them coming. They're just not here quite yet. I totally know what this is because HarperCollins does those HCC Friends events that I loved, and this is the one that I chose, and this is The Ghost Woods by C.J. Cook, who wrote The Lighthouse Witches, which I think you're going to hear me talk about a lot in October because I'm going to be recommending it left, right, and center because it's one of my favorite witch books ever and one of my best books of 2021. So when I saw that she had a new book coming out, this one is about ghosts, I knew I had to grab it. And this is a gorgeous arc. It says, "Deep in the woods, someone is watching them." So this is so cool. And this is what the final cover is gonna look like. And I think this comes out in October, yeah, because I included it in my most anticipated releases video for October. I will leave that linked in the cards above. So yeah, I love CJ Cook. I am so excited for this. The vibes are right. So you will be seeing me read all 3 of these in October, which is amazing. So I love that. And then I have 3 Fairyloot boxes. I'm sure you've seen all these already, but I just wanted to open them. And bear in mind, I'm not great with fandoms, so I'm not sure that I will know what every item belongs to, what fandom they belong to, but they're just fun to have and to look at. So I have no idea what month this is, but here is a signed book plate. And my information card's kind of damaged, but that is no big deal at all. I'll keep this handy so I can tell you what fandom everything is from. And I think this is a tote. Yeah, this is gorgeous. So we have this tote bag, and I love that it looks like modern classics, like classics on here, leather-bound classics that you would get, but there's a lot of modern titles. So there's Strange the Dreamer on here, From Blood and Ash, In the Amber of Ashes, the entire series. Caraval series is on here. Spin the Dawn. Oh, Ray Bear is on here. That just made my day. Ray Bear and Redemptor are on here. So it's gonna be hard to compete with this item for that alone. I think if you've been around, you know how much I love that duology. So this is really good quality as well. I'm quite impressed with this. We'll definitely be using that. I have a ton of book related totes, but you can never have too many in my opinion. And then this is obviously the pin, and it's a gilded pin, so I'm guessing this is from Gilded, that entire series that is really popular. And even though I do not think I will read that series, this is gorgeous, and I'm happy to have it and put it on my pendant over there because that's just a stunning pin. Happy to have that. Romeo and Juliet list pad. Oh, this is from These Violent Delights. Duh, I should have known that. These Violent Delights have violent ends, and it's just a to-do list, but that is always handy to have, and it's a really cute design there. See if I can get that focused for you. There you go. Stunning. Handy. I like to get practical things in these as well. Now, what is this? This is a jewelry case. It's so cute. Wow, so this is the design. I'll have to look up what it's inspired by. Is it the Night Circus or something? Whatever it is, it's gorgeous. And then it's just like this. You put your rings and everything in here. These are really handy for travel, so I will take that for sure. And again, the quality is there. I'm impressed by that piece. And let me just look up the fandom here. This is, oh, it's inspired by the book of the month, so that is awesome. And then we have the book. Oh, I should get that. There's stuff underneath the book as well. One second. I'm overwhelmed with stuff around me right now. These might be the most gorgeous bookmarks I have ever seen. Look at the foiling on those. I am in love with those. And again, the quality is really great. I am so impressed by those. And then of course we get our tarot cards for the month. These are, oh, from Only a Monster, which was a book of theirs earlier in the year. I still haven't read it, but I do want to get to it, so those are great. I love these tarot cards. And then all that we have left is the book, and I misplaced it, so oh, it's right behind me. So here we go. I think I did know what the book was at one time, but I have forgotten. So here's a fairy scoop for next year, or next month. Here is the bookmark. So we got 3 bookmarks this month. I will never say no to a bookmark. And here's the art print with the letter from the author. And then here's the book itself. Oh yes, I did know this. It's Violet Made of Thorns. Gorgeous. This was one of my most anticipated books for the month. So that's stunning. The edges are gorgeous. I am quite impressed with that. Let's see what it looks like underneath the dust jacket. So here's the design underneath the dust jacket, the spine, and the back. I'm just so impressed with the ombre on here. It's done so well. And the inside and pages. And then on the back. So I haven't heard many people talk about this book too much. So if you've read it already, let me know your thoughts. I will definitely be picking that up. So happy to add that to my stenciled edges collection. It's gonna look gorgeous, and to get to it as well, I'll have to put the signed book plate in. So I'm really impressed with that one. We'll move on to the next one. And I have a feeling that one was August, and this one is September, if I am correct. Okay, so here is the spoiler card. Again, I'm gonna need that. Oh, this is perfect. I was just looking at my pennant with my pins thinking I am running out of room. So here we have another one. You just hang this up and you put your pins on it. Love that. That's always handy to have. And it's got a sword on it, so it could be anything. So what is this inspired by? Dance of Thieves, which I haven't read. If you've read Dance of Thieves, let me know if it's worth picking up, because I have had my eye on it. But this is really nice to have. I will never say no to socks. If I'm honest with you, I have a pair of socks from them that I love, and these are perfection for Halloween time. Look at those. These are from Gideon in the Ninth, which again, another series I want to read, and I know that the third book just came out, so people are hyped on that. So if you're Gideon in the Ninth fan, you might appreciate those. Even if you're not, they're just cool. So love that. I should put those on probably. I'm guessing these are metal straws, which I will never say no to. You can come in the little bag. And we have, wow, these are fancy. Okay, I'm impressed with this. So you have the metal straws in different sizes. I do not have like a boba tea straw, and these are really pretty. They're just gold. I don't know if you can see like the designs in these, probably not showing up on camera, but we have like the boba tea size, like a medium sized one, and then a smaller one. Are these the same? These two are the same size. And then we have like a boba tea sized one, which I just think is awesome, and I really appreciate those. So I will be using those and keeping them in this bag. And then we have something in here. I think this is a replica of something. So let's open that. I like all these little packages everything comes into. Oh yeah, I'm guessing this is a letter opener. That's like some kind of dagger. This is really cool. And you know what? Handy, because I had to use a pen to open all of these packages. So really I should have opened this first, but actually I think I saw this in pictures and wasn't as impressed with the quality, but when you actually have it in your hands, it looks really good. So I hope that translates in here. And of course I have no idea what this is inspired by, so we will see. This is from A Darker Shade of Magic, which I have read, so no excuses there. I have to say wasn't my favorite, but I have read that, and I'm happy to have this, and I need this. So that is really, really cool. I'm so impressed with these, I have to tell you. What is this now? Oh wow. A little adventure, it says, and you open it up. Oh, this is so cool. I'm guessing this is to put in all of the prints that they send you, which is perfect because I just have mine stacked and they're a mess. Wow, this is so good. I'm so happy with this. What did they say about this? Yeah, it's a print album that perfectly fits your art prints and monthly theme cards. So, you know what? That was really smart on their part, and I'm sure they'll start doing these every year so you can collect and continue to have space for them. And this is what the spine looks like. So that is genius. I am so happy about that. And then let's see what the tarot cards are. I'm really excited about these because these are characters from Blood Scion, which was one of their books earlier this year, and I read it and really liked it, but it's a deep, very dark book. But I'm so happy to have those as well. Maybe I'll put my tarot cards in my print thing because I do like the tarot cards quite a bit. And then the book, I think I remember what the book is. Here is the print, gorgeous. That'll go right into that photo album. And then, where's the bookmark? Very cool. And the book is The Darkening. Now I'm questioning, is this the August book? I cannot even remember now. But wow, this is stunning. The gold foiling on here is something else. These edges though are the star of the show. Look at those. Those are so well done. That is gorgeous. Here's what it looks like underneath the dust jacket. Love that. And there's a spine there. end pages. I'm gonna be honest with you, I know nothing about this book. I haven't really heard anybody talk about it. So here we are. And I'm sure it says on here what box this is. The Darkening. It doesn't say the month. Oh, July. So this one was July. I'm thinking the last one was August, and I must still be waiting on my September one. So that makes a lot more sense. I didn't realize that I didn't get the July one before I left. So that's exciting surprise. Love the edges. Happy with all of this stuff. And now I have even more stuff everywhere, but I do want to do a little haul for you as well. What am I thinking? No haul yet. I have an adult box here, and I'm using my handy dandy opener. Let's see if it's any good. Maybe not for tape. It's not that great, I'm going to be honest with you. We got there eventually. So this is obviously the adult box, so it's just the book. I'm so excited about this. This is this the July? See, my months are all mixed up. This is a book I have already read and adored and wanted to buy a copy right away, but I knew that this was coming, and this is The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy. Now I will say it took me a minute to get into this one. I wasn't fully invested until about 50% of the way through, but then I loved it and I think it's worth it. And I like what they did with this cover, making it pink. Again, edges are everything on here, so we love to see that. And then it is signed. Wow, okay, this wins for the most gorgeous design under the dust jacket. Look at that, gorgeous. And then, okay, so cute. Now that I've read this, I appreciate this even more because I know these characters. That is so cute. And then again on the back. So yeah, I'm so happy to have that and add that to my collection because I just love the book so much. So now we will move on to the haul. Okay, so it's the same day, but I've been gone for a minute, and I'm just gonna insert this clip somewhere in the video because I just got a package from Simon & Schuster Canada, which is so nice. I have no idea what this is. Let's open her up. Oh, Philippa Gregory, which is interesting. I have not read something by Philippa Gregory in ages. This is Dawnlands. Philippa Gregory wrote The Other Boleyn Girl, so this is really intriguing. Even if I don't read this, my mom will love this and we'll get her opinion on it, but I would like to get to it because I did like this author back in the day. So A King in Trouble, A Country Divided, A Woman Determined. So this is inspired by, let's see, King James, Queen Mary. So you know what, I might actually like this. I will have to give this a shot. So thank you to them, that's awesome. This comes out in November, so if you're a huge Philippa Gregory fan, check this out. I'm excited to try something by her again because I used to love her stuff, so that is a really nice surprise. I appreciate that. So back to whatever part of the video I am going to insert this in the middle of. Now, if you watched any of my videos while I was gone, you've probably seen a few of these, but I just wanted to highlight them and show them to you quickly before I eventually take down these shelves, add them to the shelves, and forget which ones I haven't hauled yet. So the first one is The 7 Days of June by Tia Williams, which is a romance that so many people have recommended because I do get migraines, suffer from migraines, and our main character does as well. And a lot of people have said that this is their favorite romance of all time, which is high praise, and I just have a really good feeling about it. So I had to grab a copy of that finally. Then we have my current read for the Book Checkout Book Club. I will leave all the information about that below. But this is Unconquerable Sun by Elliott, and I'm loving this. At first it took me a while to get into because there's a lot of information to take in, and I haven't read a sci-fi like this in a minute, but it is a gender-swapped Alexander the Great story in space. So it's a lot of fun. Our main character's son is really interesting. There's a lot going on, a lot of politics at play, but I'm having a good time. Our live show's not until October at some point, so you still have time to read it if you want to join us, and I recommend it because I am having so much fun with this. And then I just have a couple classics here. I have another edition of The Great Gatsby. I collect these, so this one's really cute with the car on it and everything. Couldn't pass that up. This one is, I've fallen in love with these editions of plastic still on here, so it's not gonna show very well, but these, I have the Great Gatsby edition like this, and this one is The Sun Also Rises by Ernest Hemingway, and you read it like this. I just think those are pretty. And those are the only classics I have. And then this is so cute. My dad went to the bookstore. He saw this and thought that I might like it, having no idea how popular Before the Coffee Gets Cold is, and that it's something I want to read, and that everybody has read it at this point. And I just thought that was so sweet. He did such a good job. So I think he saw the cat on the cover and he figured that would work for me. So that is so sweet of him. One I have already read is Love in the Time of Serial Killers. I will be doing a recent reads video about this one soon, but spoiler, I really enjoyed this. I just think it's being marketed wrong, but I think this is one you can read any time of year. I think you're probably going to this thinking that it's good for October, but I really don't think that it is. It's not that scary. It's not scary at all. It's just a contemporary romance. I think the marketing is wrong, and you hear serial killer in a title and you're gonna think it's something that it isn't. And then speaking of cats, I have The Cat Who Saved Books. I got this at my favorite independent bookstore, and I've been eyeing this for a long time, and I was so happy to see that they had it. And it has my two favorite things, cats and books, so I couldn't say no as it falls. Another one that I read recently that I will be talking about in my next recent reads video is Baking Bad. And this is a self-published book, and it's a cozy mystery series, and I was looking for things similar to Legends and Lattes, and this came up. And this is a cozy mystery with dragons, and it was adorable. I had such a good time with this. I was reading it on a reading sprint with Sarah from Brighton Bookish, and they actually said in their Discord that they had read this on my recommendation, and it's one of the best things that they read this year, and that just made my day, so highly recommended that. And then the sequel to that one is actually set around Christmas time, which is fun. This was actually sent to me from Penguin, and this is Lucy by the Sea by Elizabeth Strout, who wrote all of those Lucy Burton books, and this is the fourth one, I think. And this is about her marriage falling apart during the pandemic, and I've been hearing really good things about it. And then last but definitely not least is Oleander Sword. I cannot believe I haven't read this. Tasha Suri's one of my favorite authors now. Jasmine Throne was one of the best books I read last year. This is the sequel to that. I just don't think I'm ready. And I've had so many other commitments that I haven't been able to focus on this one, and I really want to take my time with it, but I will get to it before the end of the year for sure. So those are all the things that have come into my life recently that are bookish and that I need to find space for. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment down below letting me know what was the best book that you read recently, or the last book that you bought or downloaded on your Kindle or something. I just want to know. I love that kind of thing. I'm nosy that way. So thanks again for your support. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.